Okay, so when I got this, Julio said, don't baton with it. Hey, all right, yeah, I got sunglasses on. It's bright outside, and you might see me sweat because it's not even 8 a.m. yet, and it's 79 degrees, but with the humidity, it feels like 91. So, yeah, might see some sweat. Today, we're going to look at the Hmong machete, or Hmong machete knife, I guess you can call it that, by Julio Diez. This is Nitro V, and let's take a closer look at it before we get to that fun stuff. Alright, so there we go. It's got black micarta handles with the brass pins, orange liners, little skull bead there. It's got that finish on it. And let's go ahead, take a look at it here. It is, yep, choil. Blade length of, if I can keep it from rotating. Blade length of about 10 inches sharpened. If you include the choil, we're about 11. And overall, 17 and a quarter-ish. And hey, why not? I don't usually do this, but at its tallest point, it is 2 inches at the tallest point, and I believe it's 3/16 thick. Anyway, let's just get the out of the way, the ferro rod test. This is Nitro V, as I said, so yeah, it can strike a ferro rod. That's a good thing. Also came with this Kydex sheath that's got a Hexcam Kydex sheath with the brass rivets as well. It's kind of got a almost like a snake skin pattern on it, but it's little hexagons. I don't know if you can see that. Little hexagons. And then it's got a leather dangler, and it is set up for either, you know, belt carry or baldric. And then that's the back side. Then now it drops in. There we go. And zoom out just a smidge. There we go. And if you don't take into consideration these danglers, I guess, I don't know what you want to call them. Danglers, D-rings, I guess. D-rings for the sling. There's just a slight smidgen bit of rattle, but not much to really worry about. Alright, so I got this thing weighing in at 519 grams, which is 18.25 ounces. So pretty lightweight, actually. Let's see if we can. Wow. That thing took off that arm hair. Now this paper is already getting kind of wet from the humidity, so we'll see how it does. Whoa. Even for sorry, I dropped the paper. Even for slightly damp paper now. That is sharp. Alright, I do plan on trimming back this tree, so let's just go ahead and see how it does. That's pretty good. Peach right off the tree. Just testing different spots on the blade. I can't tell you what angle this is at, but as you can see, oh, come on, focus. As you can see, before I ruin the focus, there we go. There are some slices. Alright, same peach here. Right through the pit. And the edge is fine. Alright, let's see if I can get some curls on camera. I don't know what degree this edge is at, I forgot. Oh, can't see nothing there. Come on, focus. Sometimes I hate this focus. Kind of a little bit. You gotta believe me, we got some girls. Alright, let's get a little chopping in. Wow. And I wasn't even swinging hard. Alright, next up is the coconut test. Okay, let's see. Doesn't feel like there's any edge damage. Okay, so when I got this, Julio said, don't baton with it. I'm at a really bad angle for this. Edge still feels good. Hey, why not pick a pepper or a tomato? These are probably bad. These are bad anyway. They, as you can see, the plant's like dead almost completely. It's gone for 3 weeks, and well, came back to plants like this. Let's see how they do. Wow, still sharp. Just in different parts of the blade. Yeah, no problem. All the tomatoes and peppers all have these nice clean cuts. Alright, so after all that, let's try it again. Did I catch a spot? Could just be me. Or the paper, because it's so damp outside. There might be a tiny spot right there. That's a slight roll. Yeah, I think there's a spot right there. It's a slight roll. Ah, it's so damp out, this paper's falling apart. Yeah, I think there's a slight roll there. Other than that, really good. All right, so back inside where it's not a million degrees. Not sure if you can see it. Right there is a roll. And it might be, yeah, there's ever so slight right there. Ever so slight. For being this thin at the edge, though, that's really good. Hopefully you can see that. Try to get my focus. Yeah, you see that little glinting there? Yeah. Just the slightest. And from the other side, yeah, you can see ever the slightest roll. But the rest of the edge is good. Okay, so here's a test I forgot to do, so we'll go ahead and do it right now real quick. There we are. Right through. Not the cleanest cut. I'd say 99% of it is probably the reason why it's not straight across is my technique. But hey, it's still cut right through it. Yeah, Julio basically told me this is more on the fighting style and less on the heavy duty woodwork style blade. And you know, I believe him, of course, but you know, I got to beat on it a little bit. So as a short heavy duty type machete, oh yeah, this will work fine. I mean, this is still really good Nitro V steel, as I said, but yeah, it's still of a tank. So yeah, definitely recommend go checking out Julio Diez at Diez Knives out of California. Also, besides his knives, he kind of does this on the side on the download a little bit, but he's got his Julio's Hella Hot Sauce that I've reviewed on this channel before. So go out the side, enjoy life, do a science, check out Julio and his knives, and also besides his knives, check out Diez nuts. Check out all these videos floating around here for other great content. Also, be sure to like, share, subscribe, hit that bell notification, comment, check out the links below. It all helps the channel and the family. Every little bit.